Hi, this is Brooke, and I am here today with Leandro, and he's going to share with us his carnivore journey. Hi, Leandro. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. And yourself?
Very well, thank you. And thank you for taking the time to share with us.
Well, thank you for the chance to spread the word.
Exactly. This grassroots movement of a healthy diet, carnivore diet. What brought you to this healthy carnivore diet?
Well, to be honest, it was kind of an accident that I get you into. I have rheumatoid arthritis for about 20 years or more. And but I took a long time to get these diagnosis about that disease. And I started treatment, taking the medicine, all the pills, and it was terrible because I always was into sports all my life, training almost every day. And when I start to feel like the pain in my knees, then went to the shoulder and suddenly went for all my joints. So is when I start to go for a doctor, say, well, something's getting wrong. And I had this diagnosis of rheumatoid arthritis. And I was not able to, even like when I was sitting down on the sofa or whatever, it was like painful. Walk was painful. And sometimes I had like crisis, like so hard that I was not able to. My wife was helping me to lay down in a bed, and they call as a silence pain because no one knows. Everybody was saying to me, I never was like fat, and it was like always looked like kind of fit. And the people didn't understand because I was walking slow and all this. But anyway, so I came to England, and I was doing treatment here. And one day I just forgot to renew the prescription for my medicines. And was my first year in England, and I was working construction as labor. And the pills, the medicine was just managing the pain, was not like taking all of it. And I was like kind of getting, that love handles getting bigger. And I was irritated because of the medicine, fog-minded. And, my wife's like, you're so irritated. I say, sorry, But anyway, so I forgot to renew the prescription, and I called the hospital, and they said to me, all right, so you have your medicine, you have to wait 2 weeks. And I said, no way, 2 weeks. And working construction is like some handy job, like labor, taking shovel and weights and all this. I said, no, that's not possible. I cannot live like that. But on a coincidence, I was watching Joe Rogan talking to Jordan Peterson. And from Jordan Peterson talking about carnivore diet, I went to ShawnBaker and Phil Scott and so many, and just like, what is that? And I said to my wife, I don't have nothing to lose. I'm going to go for it. So, and I went. So I was saying 2 weeks. I just didn't believe that, because in 2 weeks I lost 2 kilograms.
Wow.
And I was feeling like, what's happening with me? I was feeling like I'm feeling okay, no pains in my fingers. And I was like, oh, maybe I can run a bit, And so I was like in my job, I was walking around and saying, this is feeling great. So about a month, I told my wife, you know what, I will come back to the gym and see if I can come back to it. So I come back to it. And by the way, I didn't renew the prescription. And from there up to today is about like close to 3 years.
Good for you.
Yeah. And I'm not feeling pain at all, at all. And I'm training, like I'm 46 years old, but I'm training like 20s again, you know what I'm saying? So everything is like, oh yeah, oh yes, you know, so great, just amazing, just amazing.
Well, when you so when you started eating just meat and salt, or that first month, were you just eating meat and salt and eggs, or what were you eating?
Yeah, I was always a beef lover, always. Yeah. Like, love meat, just love it. And I remember that when I had when I start all these the arthritis, so my mom was saying to me, I think it's because you're eating too much meat, so maybe you have to take the meat. But I say no, I'm not going to do that. I just love it so much. And no one, you know, my surroundings knew about nothing about it. And so in my first month was just paradise, you know, having beef every day, like in the morning, eggs, just animal food. I was not like, oh my God, let's go again. I was like, no, it was the opposite. It was like, oh yeah, come to me, baby. And just was having like, and so I make like a different menu during the week. So having like beef, chicken, pork, and eggs, ham, and I had cheese as well, and water. And I cut everything, like sugar, veggies, carb. I cut everything. For 30 days was like 100% carnivore, and it was just amazing, just life-changing.
Did you have, you know, some people have like intestinal distress at first. I didn't, but many people do. And I'm wondering if that was like for you.
No, it was quite, you know, to be honest, was better, you know, I was feeling better that, you know, was more for easier. You know, it was easier, and it was like sometimes once or two. And my wife was like, I think I'm going to go for it as well.
Good, very good. And so it's been a couple of years now. And so why don't you share with us what you're eating now and what it's been like for you to sort of like play around with the diet, if you've played around with it.
All right. Okay. Yeah, for sure. So after these first 30 days, and I always was addictive to chocolate, you know, just love it, chocolate and beer. No, not beer, but I'm not addicted to it, but I say like, all right, so let's try. So I was trying like small portions, not all in the same time, just to feel how was you know, how my body was get into it. And so I was, my first weekend when I skip it, I was fine. So I had some fruits, veggies. I'm not into veggies, so I don't bother. But pizza, bread, I just love bread. Oh my God. Yeah, so bread and sweets, ice cream, alcohol, whatever. So I just try it, and I was feeling all right. I say, okay, so I'm cured. I said, I'm all right. But then I, like after like 2, 3, like 4 days, my joints start to screaming out again. I say, oh my God, all right, okay. So I come back to it. And from there, I was like trying to find the Leandro's diet, you know?
Yeah.
And now, what I'm having now, so I have Monday to Friday, it's 100% carnivore. And the weekends, I skip, but just moderate, not too much. So whatever, I don't pick too much, whatever, like a pizza or sweets, but I always keep my eyes, I don't go too far because I have to work on Monday and I want to keep this state, you know, like I'm feeling good, but there's nothing like when you are 100% of carnivore. It's just mind blowing.
Yeah, it just feels good.
Yeah, it's different. Like, you know, something that was like surprise to me was not just my body itself, was my mind.
Yeah.
You know, because I had that, you know, that fog-minded, and I was like, it's not like depression. I will not say this word, but I was like, you know, like slow.
Like brain fog, kind of.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it was like, and.
Did you feel ever anxiety or that kind of thing before?
What do you mean? Sorry.
Well,
anxiety
like,
in my life.
Yeah. Well, like when you were really suffering with the rheumatoid arthritis, was there also anxiety, you know, a certain kind of mental state that you suffered with?
Yeah, I was, I struggle a lot in my life, you know. It was like life was struggle, but it's the way of the warrior, you know.
Yeah.
You know, and struggle a lot, like, but I was never depressed, like, you know, saying, oh my God. No, I was like always fighting, but I had this drive to go for it against the you know, all that struggle. I was
against the adversity. You're always fighting against the adversity.
Exactly. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I always was like never like giving up, never ever.
Well, besides the pain relief and obvious pain, freedom from joint pain of rheumatoid arthritis, have you seen any other like benefits, like, I don't know, like recovery, exercise recovery, or these kinds of things?
Yeah, my endurance is just great, and I have an injury also in my lower back.
Yeah.
When I was working as a laborer, as I told you before, so just carrying too much weights, and I'm all right. I'm just feeling all right.
Yeah.
Just feeling all right. But if I skip it, I have the reminder, you know, like, come back to the diet.
Nice.
So it's something that I don't have the luxury to get away from that. You know, it's like I'm stuck in that because otherwise I'm going to be miserable.
Yeah.
But
not a bad place to be stuck though.
No. But you know, like, tell me, Brooke, just tell me. So it's not too hard to have beef every day. Come on.
Exactly.
No.
It's a luxurious way of eating, you know, steaks, butter, hamburger, cheeseburgers, eggs, you know, seafood. It's pretty nice.
It is. Yeah. I'm not, I don't know. Are you into fish?
Mm-hmm. I mean, you know, not as much as I used to be, but I like seafood. So occasionally I have seafood. I like scallops.
All right, yeah, because you know I'm not into it. I just like tuna in a can.
Yeah.
But you know, like if I have these, I'm trying to go for, because I heard that the best of the meat is the organs. Have you heard that?
Well, it's definitely a superfood. You know, liver is the superfood, I think. I mean, meat is a superfood and liver is a superfood. So I like the taste of liver. So I do eat liver a lot. But you don't like, but you know, plenty of veteran carnivore diet eaters don't eat organs. So I think
I'm not,
you like.
Yeah, I'm not eating at all as well. I'm not, I don't like liver, don't like heart. No, no,
Yeah.
I like sirloin, ribeye, rump, you know.
And cheeseburgers.
Um,
I like cheeseburgers too.
oh, cheeseburger. Yeah, but no bread, just a cheeseburger. I
Yeah.
don't know, like, yeah, it's just.
Yeah.
And what else? Do you have in there? Because in here in England, it's quite funny because you cannot find cow ribs.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you can have, yeah, beef ribs here. Yes.
Yeah, so where they have the bones,
Yes.
all, yeah, the whole block like that.
Yeah, the whole rack. Yeah, I can get those.
Yeah, and
But
here's
not,
yeah, I have to go in a Brazilian's butchers to have that ones.
I wonder why.
I don't know. I really don't know, but
Yeah, I
it's
like those. I like being able to just, use my hands and my teeth and chew on the meat.
like a proper carnivore. Oh.
Exactly. Exactly. Save up all, just pick it up and eat it. Yeah. So I'm curious, what your partner, is she a carnivore too?
She just start on carnivore like a month, but not is hard for her. But when she can go for it, like 3, 4, 5 days straight,
Yeah.
she's very sensitive about it, and she feel that different like straight away, like, oh, I'm feeling good, and she like, so keep it, keep it, keep it.
Well, good. So she's meat based.
Yeah, but that is something that we're working on as a couple. Motivating, like, let's go for it, let's go for it. And also, one of the things that she's going for as well, it's not about just because of the losing weight or energy, is because of the skin.
Yes. Yeah.
And it's hormones, isn't it? That especially, I think, well, men and women, but I think women suffer more about hormones. Am I right? Or I'm doing something?
No, I mean, there certainly is that. There certainly is that thing. Yeah, that's certainly a thing.
And she feels amazing when she's on carnivore. I can see the difference on the skin.
Yeah.
And in a period as well. She's like,
regulates your. I mean, it just.
No, but she's still. It's not. That man, as a married man, you say like, oh my God, he come that week. That time of week.
No, yes, it helps it just helps the hangry feeling, and it just helps your emotional state be a little more equal, I think, being nutritionally supported.
Help the planet,
Help the planet. Absolutely. It helps the planet. So what your typical eating your typical day is probably,
okay.
What do you eat? Do you have coffee and then eat at lunchtime or something? Or
all right. So I don't have like I go what I feel like it.
Yeah.
I don't have like the only thing that changes is just my menu. That's it. But in the morning, I have a rump steak, like a big one, with eggs. And then my second meal is around 3 o'clock in the afternoon, because I don't feel hungry. I have like a black coffee in the middle or something, but I don't feel like starving or nothing like that. And but sometimes change. Sometimes I have the beef later at night, and I will have my first breakfast like 10 or 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
So depends how I feel.
I think it sounds great that you've relieved yourself from that pain, and you don't have to be on pain pills. Pain pills are so horrible. People live on pain pills.
No, it's just, my wish, to be honest, is like, I want to go in the hospital with the cards and sit down where I used to sit down on the patients there, especially the old fellas, and just give the car side, go for carnivore, you know, go for carnivore, get away from that.
Yeah,
you know?
nice. So are you able to, are you able to share that with people?
No, I want to, I really want to, you know, it's something that I did a video, I think is that why we get link in this interview, because it was so life-changing. You know, I'm always was, as I said, I was like an athlete, and I could go for surgery or something. And when I had this changing of my diet, it's life-changing. I have two boys, two kids, and one is 8, another one is 4, two boys. And they don't walk, they just run all the time. And we fight and we all, and this is like something that makes the whole difference in life. You know, I have my lifestyle back to training. You know, I do squats, I do pull-ups, I swim, I run, cycle, everything. I go for martial arts as well and everything that I just love it. And I'm playing with my kids. You know, I'm playing with my kids. And that for me is the top of the list. I'm not like that cripple guy dragging around and not able to squat just to hold them, or, you know, so I'm rolling with him or with them on the ground, just playing. So this is, the people has to know that. I'm not saying, I have doctors, friends of mine, doctors, and they came to me, no, but this is not for everyone. And I said to them, but have you tried? Yeah. So try it and then talk to me later. Right?
Very good. Very good advice.
Yeah. Because, you know, I had this conversation with the doctor before, and he said, no, we're not supposed to tell this is good for everyone. Yeah. And I asked, because he has like patients as well, and I asked you, do you have any patients with rheumatoid arthritis? They say like, yeah, I have. Okay. Any of them try carnivore? He said, no. Have you tried carnivore? No. So what are you saying? Yeah. Why you? Because it's not going to make you sick or ill. Just try it. It's a diet. Just try it. Then you try it. Then tell me, and let's have a conversation again.
That's perfect advice. Just try it.
I mean, just try it. Just go for it. You know, there's nothing to lose.
Nothing to lose.
Yeah, it's a barbecue every day.
Yeah. Thank you, Leandro. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah. Very welcome.
Yeah, a lot of people will hear this and give them some hope to get their lives back.
Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, that is the main goal. You know, the main goal. Yeah, just so people know the difference that this just a diet can make. You know,
I'm glad you found it. I'm glad you tried it. I'm glad you've gotten your health back, and I'm glad you're in the carnivores with me.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Thanks.
Thank you.